Yes, Dave for that.
Alright,
Jake?
Dabs.
Okay.
What the hell are we doing?
All
What
right.
the hell is this? What the hell is going on? What am I supposed to be looking at?
Hold on, there's FedEx truck. Okay.
Got me
So,
off
they-
FaceTime and YouTube streaming and surfing for this craziness, man. It's better be worth it, man. Where the hell
All
are
right.
we at, man? What am I supposed to be looking at? You
Oh,
supposed-
did you pull up the draft document?
I did not. Where is this document at, man?
In general chat, I'm posting.
I posted it.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. AC's like 5 steps ahead of me.
ADL? What the hell is an ADL, man?
Astro
Draft League.
Ado.
Oh.
Astro
Could you
Draft League
imagine
season
before
2.
you guys start, this guy is council member of Rogue Nation? Could you imagine? This guy don't even know what ADL.
I know, right?
That's what Rogue's at right now.
Owning the entire server. First thing comes in. Yo, what in the world is ADL? What is it?
So
What?
come on now. That's what we're talking about. I don't get it, bro. I don't get it.
What server are we in?
I mean, to be fair, they don't even talk. Like, to be fair, they don't even talk in our mod chats or anything. Like, we have a mod chat and a head chat for, like, discussion and all that. Me and Ninja are the only ones that talk in the head, and then me, him, and V
Oh, yeah?
are the only ones talking the mod chat, yeah.
I'm surprised. Dabs always got something to say. That's a shock, yeah.
Well, he's not in on it.
How? There's actually a lot of people here in this thing. There's actually
Yeah, there are.
There are a lot of teams.
Yeah, there are. There are like
A lot
a
of
way of
teams.
people here.
There's
I
22.
was gonna. I also was gonna ask. Are we gonna make this a private? We need to probably like lock this voice chat because some
No,
random
we're
dude's gonna
good.
come
We're
in,
good.
like,
It's
you know
fine. We're rolling.
I mean, the only people that are going to join are going to be, like, Kieran or...
yeah.
Look,
you
guys,
know,
we're all
people-
set up. We're all set up. We're about to start rolling right now. Okay.
Dabs, I
Right.
want
Okay.
We actually
Seal
are
to
rolling.
join with his mic.
We are rolling
Husk
right,
over here with the
we actually rolling right now.
Yeah, we're rolling right now.
Voodoo, or is
That's
it-
like
So
I knew that ASON. Nobody else is catching on though. So we got this
who
ADL season 2.
who are y'all? Who is ADL? Which one is the ADL?
ADL is
Who
Astro
is
Draft
the
League. We got a Discord server over here, and we all hang out and talk shit. And we got a draft league going. And a draft league is where everybody gets in the league, and we all draft Pokemon one by one and decide which, figure out what teams we're going to be using while we battle each other and figure out who's the best.
Okay, so
And
who are all these teams though? Are these like individual people, or this just?
Yeah. Each team has one person who owns it, and the coach drafts the team, and the team is the Pokemon.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay. I see. I'm starting to see how it's going down. I'm starting to see how it's going.
Yeah. So Ason, basically, it's them and their Pokemon friends overcoming all obstacles, bro. That's a fact, man. You feel me?
I'm trying to see who over here cheating. If there's anyone over here cheating with just the overpowered team.
Cheating.
Bro, real talk. It feels like draft teams. Every draft team looks like an in-game team, so I made an actual game. They got like.
Yeah, exactly.
I had to put cut on my Hydreigon.
Flash Mega Scissor. Y'all ain't ready for this shit, bro.
Alright, Dabs. Start it up, Dabs. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna kick this off with an introduction. We got ADL Season 2 Power Rankings here. Speaking is AC2B. Lynx, or McDoge Cream. We got Ason over here recording for us. The Fire Lord.
What it do?
Mattias is here to be.
Oh, hello guys. More normal for girls any day.
Man.
Tegan's in the voice call. Say hi, Tegan.
Hi, Tegan.
We got Huskin here.
You what, mate?
Right, that's not how he normally sounds. And we got Slaves.
Yo, what's
Pure
up?
country.
The only reason I'm here is because my wife put me on the couch. So what's good? Yeah.
Oh,
Ain't that where you
still got
normally
your
at, though?
Pokemon friends.
Right.
all right. So So we're here to look at the draft teams and rank them one by one as far as how good we think each team is, and we're going to talk about the teams and, you know, pretty much just do that. I wasn't supposed to be hosting this video. I wasn't supposed to be hosting the ADL Season 2 Power Rankings, but the guy who was going to host it didn't show up, so this is all very impromptu.
It looked like y'all played a couple games already.
Yeah, some people already kicked it off, but
Matt won.
Wait, Seal got 6-0'd? Oh my god.
yeah, Phoenix in.
Well, I mean, who
would have thought? Who would have seen this coming?
Shout out to
V3
Seal.
rated.
The chosen one.
Yeah, shout out Seal. Shout out Seal.
Shout out to Seal, yo.
Shout out to
That's
Seal.
tough, yeah.
Y'all
That's-
going
All right, Asan, you got the document pulled up? Are you looking at the teams?
I'm looking at y'all. Look like y'all done,
Oh.
y'all had week 1 still going on. Y'all just getting started. Y'all going all the way to week 10. Oh, looking like Luke Cardiac Arrest is the one to look at, baby. Let's look at his team, cause he over there 6-0, folks. Where he?
We'll get to that later,
Probably go in
Asan.
order, yeah.
First, though, we got to go to the roster schedule tab, and we're gonna start from the top.
So Conlave City Steelworkers.
Man, how the hell do you get over there?
Oh, God.
You'll find out, bro. You'll find out.
Oh,
You're
Jesus
retarded.
Christ.
It's every Microsoft thing.
Alright, continue. Let's go.
He's using the Internet Explorer over here. All right.
Hey,
I wish you would use brain a little bit more. Yeah.
I don't know about y'all, but I printed this out to get ready.
All right. So we're gonna start from the top. We're looking at Conlave City Steelworkers. The coach is Aqua Admin Steve. Right.
what's Steve
We're
at?
looking
Why,
at
why
the-
Steve ain't joining the chat?
You know what happened to Steve? Let me just say before you guys go, man, Steve's been having some issues with his pancreas.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
He been having what?
Oh.
Serious?
I'm just talking some mad shit right now. But anyway.
Oh, come on. Listen, mate.
All right.
Jeez, bro.
I'm gonna give my
Players
ranking.
about
I'm gonna give.
Alright, Deb, let's hear
I'm
it.
gonna give my ranking first, just so that everybody has an idea of how this is going. So
Sure.
we're looking
Alright.
at Steve's team here. He's got a Dracovish, Grim Snarl,
That'd be good.
a Silvally, Seismitoad, Sigilyph.
What are these?
You-
What are these numbers on the side here? This 180.
That's-
120.
All those numbers have to do with points. Is each Pokemon costs a certain number of points and belongs in a certain tier, and you have a limited number of points to draft your team.
So basically, y'all saying Dracofish is like top tier. That's basically. What
Yeah,
y'all saying.
Dracovish is top tier, right?
And y'all saying
So-
Stoutland is trash.
Yeah.
You really be sleeping on
Pretty
that
much.
one, though, I'm telling you.
How does Mega Aldino
So-
better
so my
than
ra-
Stoutland? Are y'all crazy?
Yo, Asa, let him finish, man. Finish up.
Yeah. So my ranking, I gave Steve 17 out of 20. He's like the 17th worst.
Oh
team.
man, that's tough.
That was my opinion, and it was close, but I think he just got edged out over a few people because I just don't see. He has a Dracovish, and Dracovish is nice, but I can't get past like Mega Audino. That's
Yeah.
really ugly.
He's got
That's a really
Yeah.
ugly
3
Mega.
Pokemon that are good.
Like,
Anguilitude, I was
if I recall correctly,
What I
AXT,
can't-
like
what I
he
can say-
he ran picked.
Yeah, he
Mattis, wait your
randomized
turn.
every single pick.
All right, so what
It's
the only good thing I can say about Steve's team here is that he picked up Seismitoad. So the fact that he has Seismitoad means that someone else does not have it, which makes his Dracovish stronger. So good job, Steve.
But
Yeah. Well, at least the lottery did something for him because he just ran picked all his tier 2 and below picks.
hey, Steve won his game though. If I'm looking at this
Yeah.
game, right?
All right.
Yeah.
Good for him.
If I'm looking at
But for real though, I think his team is decent actually. Like
What
there
rank
are,
did you give it, Mattias?
I would give like a C out of like a C out of
C?
A2. Yeah.
No, but
Yeah.
he's 1 of 20.
20, man.
C out of 20, bro.
This man said his team is decent and give him a C. Shit.
Yeah. Well, from A to F, it makes sense. Like
Wait,
say
you used to
Say
else,
a
but
1220, a 1220.
C is decent. I know you used to else. You don't never had a C in your life. But C is decent.
Yeah.
C is decent.
AC, how did you rank Steve's team?
All right, I gave him a 20.
No, that's
I don't get what's going on. There's a Tangela. There's a Ruby, there's a Stoutland.
But he has Celesteela and Dracovish.
Yeah,
That's
it.
automatically something. That's something.
What did you give him, Link?
I gave him 17 as well because he's got Dracovish and he can put that behind Grimmsnarl screens. And he does have a couple of decent walls, so it's not the worst team in the world. It just could be a lot better due to the fact that he has randomized team.
That's true.
Yeah. He picked his team. He selected it like with a randomizer.
Yeah.
Oh.
And also people like to sleep on Mega Autono, but you realize this thing walls specs
There's a
Coco.
reason people sleep on it, though.
Yeah.
Definitely.
This thing,
Sucks, bro.
All right. Husk, we're gonna get to you. We're gonna get to you, Husk, and then we're gonna move on to the next team.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I'll be well. Okay, I'm not the best at grading drafts at all. Probably not. So I probably got a lot of this wrong. I put him at 16 because, like, yeah, some of these mons are like Tangle and Megadino. I'm like, ugh. But I do want to bring up the point. I do want to bring up the point. Savali sounds weird, but when you think it's a draft, right? So you're essentially C-teaming everybody you run into purposely.
Right, so
And
when you
Pokemon
draft
has
Savali, you can use any form of Savali you want. Like, you get all of the Savali types.
So it's essentially a big toolbox, and it has a large move pool, and that big multi-attack boost was certainly a nice... I think that could be an interesting...
So Savali is like
aspect
an
of it.
X Factor then,
Besides
pretty
the-
much.
Yeah, sort of like that. But besides that, yeah, I put this man at 16. I'm
That's
sorry.
a good observation. So what is this out again? Your number ranking? What is this out of again?
There's 20 players.
It's 1 through 20, with 1 being the best and 20 being the worst.
Y'all say y'all gave him like 16 out of 20? That's not
17.
Yeah,
20.
16, 17.
It's by order. I thought it was like by score, and then I ranked him 12 out of 20, and yeah.
Get Mattias out of here.
Man, you be drinking too much of that.
Get Mattias out of here.
Oh man, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Nah, man. That mess with you, man.
All right. Next, we're gonna move on. We're moving on. Next, we got Ninja Mage, the ADL draft commissioner. His
Oh
team
man,
here.
you better get low marks, man. Fuck that.
Let's see. What did I give Ninja? I gave him an 8. I gave him 8. That's what I did.
That's not
Sounds
Mega
reasonable.
Blastoise, right? Or does the Blastoise have an option to Mega? I see everyone
No.
else has a
no,
Mega.
it doesn't.
Yeah, no. Every team only gets 1 Mega, and that's under M.
Okay,
What says
I
M?
see that. Boy, he might have missed
Yeah,
out on
he's
one
got
of
Mega
that one.
Alakazam.
He might have missed
So
out
Dad-
on that one.
So Dad,
He has
why
some
did you
good
give him an 8?
Pokemon. He has some good Pokemon, but I'm just not very impressed with what he can put together with this team.
I don't know. He
All
got
that
he
much?
Got Klefki. He got a Klefki. He got Volcarona.
Yeah, he's got a
Hydreigon.
Klefki and a Volcarona, and that could be dangerous, because it's like he's probably going to be able to put heavy duty boots on that Volcarona behind screens. That's going to be setting up on every team. And he has a Hydreigon too, and Hydreigon's going to be really strong. It gets nasty plant this gen,
Y'all see Conquer.
and it has really great coverage.
Conquer
So
is everyone's favorite mon this gen. Everybody's sucking his
8
dick.
Good Pokemon,
out of
good
20.
Pokemon.
8 out of 20 might have actually been a little bit low. I think I may have underestimated Ninja's team, but I was just really firing through these rankings. So,
He's gonna be very screen dependent, that's for sure, though.
yeah. I
AC,
feel
what
like
did you give him?
Okay, listen. I kind of skipped over him by accident and then rated him very late. So he ended up 18.
Oh shit, I don't know about that.
Listen,
That's a little whack, bro.
That's
very
leave.
very
Everyone got
easy.
a
A
face.
little bit whack.
Yeah.
Get
I like
AC out
AC
of here.
rankings, though. AC's
Hey,
rankings are pretty lit, yeah.
What is this thing down here saying transactions remaining? What is that?
That's just about free agency. So during the season, you can trade out Pokemon that you drafted for undrafted Pokemon if you want to.
This actually seems kind of detailed and nice. Who put this together? It couldn't have been you.
Me,
Ninja did.
Ninja, and
Yeah.
Vic.
Oh, Ninja did. Okay.
Yeah, me, Ninja, and V all helped put the doc together.
It looks good
All
though.
right,
You guys
all
did
right.
good.
All right, Lynx, what do you think?
Yeah, it's
I
document.
had Ninja at 4 because not only does he have Clef Key for Scream, he also has an extremely good spin blocker with Gorgeist, as well as Shell Smash Blastoise, which can also bring a defensive.
I think Shell
speed set.
Smash. I think Blastoise isn't allowed to use Shell Smash. I think
It
Husk was
is.
saying that.
It's allowed. Only Mega Blastoise isn't allowed to use it, but base Blastoise
okay.
is allowed to use Shell
Okay.
Smash.
Yeah, I
To
knew
put
y'all was
that
going with that
behind
one.
Screams, it's going to be able to be a very dangerous sweeper.
I'm gonna
My
skip
only
over
problem with
Thaddeus
his-
for now. Husk, what do you think?
Y'all sleeping on Mud Slap Pillow Swine too. Y'all don't know nothing about that.
That sounds like a Husk set for real though, yo.
Ask AC
Husk.
about it. AC know about it.
Yo, Husk, are you there or are you dead?
I like zone my internet zone, bro. Everything went mute.
You know,
All right,
yeah,
Husk, fire away. We can hear you.
yeah, I know.
Okay,
Husk-
is it my
Husk
turn?
is the
Okay,
boonies.
my turn. Okay.
Yeah.
I looked back at it. I don't know. I probably should have taken this back, but hot take. I put this man at number 1. I don't know. Right at number 1 because I don't know what. I probably wouldn't have done the same thing if I looked at it again. But I saw like Mega Alakazam. I saw Screen Key. I saw Volcarona. I saw like so much stuff it could do. It does whatever you want it to do. A pilot.
Husk, your mic kind of breaking up on me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You're
I
kind
don't
of
know.
dying over there.
I don't
Yo,
know
This is
about
no
that.
good.
Yo, you know what happened? Yo, with us ranking, his mic just went all kind of crazy, yeah?
Is it anybody hear me? Oh
Yo,
no.
yo, Husk, shut it off and come back on.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
Log out
try to turn it off, turn it back on, Husk.
All right,
Yeah.
Mattias, what do you think about Ninja's team?
Oh, I think it's a really good thing for our offense because he got as you guys said, Klefki for screens, Quillfish for spikes, TS, and Gorgeist is a spin blocker. I think, in my opinion, is a top 5 draft team in this competition. But I really think the only weakness of this team would be the predictability because it can only run offense and that's it. I don't see any more alternatives or when he faces another offensive team Web's offense, for example, which would give it really a little bit of trouble because he does not have ways to actually stop offense with walls or something like that.
Yeah.
So, but
I agree
really
completely, Mattias. I
Mattias-
think that was very well said.
And
Matty sounded like a professor there.
Man, come with the insight. Okay, man over there.
Yeah, man.
the one problem I had with the team is he doesn't really have good he doesn't have a good rocker either. So you're gonna be able to bring
I know you ain't
Yeah,
got
good
Pilot Swine
point.
right now, bro.
Yeah, he's got
Pilot
Pilot
Swine
Swine.
to every
Yeah,
match.
Golem too.
Well, the heavy
There you go.
boots on Volcarona is his key, like you said. Right? He's gonna run that for sure with the screen.
All right. So Ninja Midge has a pretty good team going. I think we all agree.
For
Yes.
sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Now we're looking at Phoenix and the legend
Oh, boy.
himself.
Well,
Seal.
So what's the final verdict on Ninja's team? The out of 20 thing.
Oh, we all think it's
4 or 5. Yeah.
yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
I ranked it 4. Dabs gave it 8, and
Yeah, I gave it an 8, but I might have ranked it higher.
So it's about a 4 or 5 out of 20. Ace.
Oh, 4 or 5.
yeah, we're gonna have to put all these together.
I would say it's 4.
Yeah, like a 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
So we have Steve at 17 and Ninja at 4.
Yeah.
Can someone
Okay.
write that down?
And is this like the closer to 20, the worst?
The worst team. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll all go through the list, you know how everybody's given their own one, and then we'll everybody. I think that sounds good.
Alright, we on tag now. Ninja has not battled yet. So that's still up
Right.
for grabs.
We're waiting for the host. There we go.
All right. So now we're gonna look at Seal's team.
Okay.
Fuck yes. Is all I'm gonna say.
So I gave. What did I give Seal?
Why
I
y'all
gave Seal.
Number one.
Why y'all give Rillaboom so much points? He
Because it gets
cool.
grassy terrain.
He gets the thing. He gets the thing.
Mm-hmm. I'm finally
Oh,
back.
okay. I was looking at my list and I was like, "Where's Seal?" I couldn't find him. I had to scroll down. I have him at number 19.
You have him where? What's his number?
19.
Okay, I know I was out of commission for a while. If you didn't hear anything I said last time, I just gave Ninja number 1. I probably wouldn't do the same thing twice, but I gave him number 1 because I saw a bunch of threats and I was like, yeah, okay.
All right. Now we're caught up. We're talking about Seal now. Phoenix in his team. I gave him a 19 because there's just nothing happening here. He's got a Rillaboom and a Mega Camerupt. He's got glowing
When your Mega
Rapidash.
choice is low camel, something's wrong, bro. I'm so sorry, bro.
all I know, Dad.
Like, there's not one good Pokemon on his team.
Which nine
Not one.
is that?
It's the other one.
I
It
mean,
must be the
yeah,
number one.
Yeah, that's just regular Ninetales.
Regular.
He has a Ninetales. He has a Ninetales for his Vileplume.
And for
Yeah.
And for his
True. Not wrong. You're not wrong.
Oh man.
All right, AC.
That's about it, though. That's about
well,
it.
he has Pangoro, so I had to rate him very high. I put him at 19 out of 20. You know?
Very nice.
Wow. Are you dissing Stunfisk that badly?
I think he is. I think he is. Husk, what do you think?
Can Rapidash G?
I'll put this man right at 19. I'm sorry. I'll put this straight at 19.
Three 19s.
I gave Phoenix 20 on my list.
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
man, poor guy.
Damn,
Poor
bro.
guy.
Damn, bro.
This is
I saw
I hope he wins every game.
So I
Bro, he
noticed.
got
I
6 0.
was about to say. I noticed that Phoenix got 6 0.
So guys, looking at Phoenix's team, if you were to change one Pokemon on his team and to make it a better draft, to make it improve, what would it be?
Get rid of that
Redraft
stupid
team.
camel out of there, bro.
Yeah, get rid of both.
Good megas. There's good megas.
Get rid of both Gallers. Get rid of both Gallers.
Yeah, my main problem with this team is that he has so many points left over and so much like potential just sitting there.
Yeah, he could have picked better mons than he did.
Hey, man, he's about to make the meanest Sun team, though. Big facts. Big.
Can I just say?
Helios coming through.
Helios.
Well,
Yeah, can I just say one thing quickly? You guys gave him 19. I'd hate to see who's 20 on your list, man. Fuck, yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, like he
For
was
me,
a
it was-
solid 20 for me.
Y'all still ain't told me. Can Rapidash Trick Room? It being a psychic type and everything.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Does it matter?
It can.
If it can,
Isn't it like base 100 speed?
Yeah, it's
No way,
105. It's 105.
Yeah.
It does get Trick Room, but it's the worst Trick Roomer on the planet.
But
I mean, we're talking about Fire Lord logic here, so I mean, ignore Ace on here. You know?
he got the pen.
Has everybody said what they wanted to say about
let's
this
move
team?
on.
Can we just all plot it one more time?
All right, pretty much unanimous. 19 out of 20.
19 out of 20.
yeah, pretty
Good
much.
job.
Look,
Is somebody writing this down?
No.
All right.
I've got it. Hey. I've got the first two.
all I'ma
So we
say
said
is
19.
Trick Room and Mega Camera Up is a thing. It's a big thing.
Yeah, that's true.
It's
That's
a
true.
big-
Okay.
5 speed. They saw.
Okay, so the first one was, what was the score we gave for the first two?
17. 17.
17.
I gave him a 6.
No, but
Well, the
group.
score
That's our
we
group.
decided on
That's
the
our group
17.
number. That's our group number. And then Ninja, we gave
17.
him a 4, right?
And N is 19.
Yeah, that's fair.
And this guy is 19. Okay, cool. Okay, let's go.
All right, so now we're looking at Boyne's team here.
First off, he ain't got a team name.
Oh,
That's
Yeah, he
red
doesn't have a
flag.
team name.
Well, he
Red
took
flag.
over Fred's
a
team.
logo.
He took over for Fred's team.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, he took over
Fred dropped out and he took over. I gave him a 9. It's actually not a bad draft
It's
that
a
he's
pretty
got going
good
on
team,
here.
yeah.
He's got some pretty good Pokemon. Haxorus was really big for me last season in ADL. I think Haxorus is probably an underrated pick in
Yeah,
the draft
Haxorus-
format.
Yeah, especially now that it got like
Definitely
CC
underrated.
and first impression.
Yeah, and it's even better this gen. I ran it last gen, and it was one of my top kill leaders.
And he has Mew too, and Mew's really good because of just how versatile Mew can be.
And he also has Feeny plus Steelix, which is a really good defensive.
That's a good combination. Yeah.
One thing we haven't been talking about is the skill level or the perceived skill level of.
But this is just teams.
Yeah, this is based purely on draft.
How good
Yeah,
team
I think-
if the player ain't no good?
Yeah, we're only analyzing like the
We're only
teams, I think.
analyzing the teammates.
Yeah.
Alright. You can get a man.
AC, what do you give him?
Basing on skill,
I
if we were
put him
basing
at
on
1,
skill, my
actually.
draft.
What'd you say?
Oh, really? Oh,
Wait,
Whoa.
Yeah,
Who put him at 1?
me, because I don't know. I like Feeny, Hacksters. He's got a lot going on. Chandelure, Gastro, Scizor, Mew. He can do a lot with his team. It's pretty fire.
I put him at where
Also,
was
there's a
it?
random shitty Absol, which is just okay.
Hey, you leave Absol alone when you hear me.
Everything else.
That's a disaster Pokemon. Don't forget, yo. That's a disaster Pokemon. Man. Come on.
all of your Pokemon are subject to criticism.
Lynx, what do you think?
I had Boyne ranked at number 10.
10.
Mhm.
What about you, Tim?
I put him at like in hindsight. I think I would have put it a little higher because now that I think about it, Mew is like it's like volley, but next level. Really, every TM/TR in the entire game, 100 base stats to go around. It's fantastic draft mon. Like there's not much you can't get much better than you, in my opinion.
So what did you give him?
Yeah, and I gave him a 14, but in hindsight, maybe I should go like a little higher.
So I
that's
think
what I wrote down. I wrote down 14.
So I think you guys agree on a 9?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, onward.
Yeah, that's fine.
He does has a lot of different things for different situations. You know what I'm saying? Like he can set up spikes. He can go offensive with it. He can set up with the Steelix and stuff. Mew, like you say, is real versatile. He can do a hell of a lot. And Phoenix
And all of that's very important in a draft format.
Feeny's very defensive, but also offensive. So is Gash.
It's like Link said, the combination of Feeny and Steelix. You know, you have a nice switch there.
Yeah.
Then there's also Gastro, which is
Yeah, he's got
really good as well.
Gastrodon on top of that.
The Dracovish check.
And Mega Sizzle is always a good choice, a good fit. Yeah.
Well, that's definitely a Predator team. That's definitely a Predator team there for sure.
Hidden power is not allowed in this draft as well, so Scizor is even stronger because of that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, true.
No HP fire.
So
Are we ready
next
to
we
move on?
have, on the next row, to the left, we have Abyss Watchers team, Alpha Alliance.
Alpha Alliance.
Yeah.
He got
And,
to be number at least 5 because he got licky on this thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sway's no.
That's exactly right.
It's Licky Licky. That's what you do.
I already got you, Sway. I already said Sway had to represent.
Come on, man. All right, Dabs. What do you think about this?
Represent.
I gave him a 5, just like Ason said. I gave him a 5. I think he's got some good Pokemon with Tornadus and Memo. Just the team, I don't think any of his individual Pokemon stand out all that much. I just think it's a well put together team.
I kind of skipped ahead a little bit. I noticed Dragapult is. You can have 2 people can have Dragapult on here. I was just kind of scrolling.
Yeah, so there's so
we
many
did
people
two
in
separate drafts. We did two separate drafts to make it, because one 20-person draft would really screw over a lot of the people in the draft.
There's not enough Pokemon for everyone to draft if there's 20 people playing, so they...
So what Ninja and I decided on was we would have draft A and we would have draft B. And after the draft, those two drafts, I should say, would come together, and it's all one conference.
No, and I find that when you have like one Mon person, it dilutes the draft a lot too. Okay, so that's good. You guys did good with that one.
I hate to admit, Dragapult is a very, very good pick, especially for something like draft, because it got so many different sets, so many things it can do.
Yeah.
I hate to get it props, but that's a good pick.
Alright, AC.
Yeah.
AC.
Oh,
there?
Abyss Watcher, I liked his team, but I liked other people's a lot, so he slowly went down my list, and he ended up at 15.
Oh my
But I like
god,
where he's
we're
going.
not allowed
Yeah.
to.
I know, I'm very bad, but I don't know.
That's alright. I am too. I definitely am too.
Dude, he
so-
started at like 3, and he just kept.
No, I understand that because he
Uh,
doesn't have any Pokemon that really stand out to me, except
Yeah,
maybe Dragapult.
Except,
I just
Alright,
think the team
Tor-
is well balanced.
Well, he also gets nasty plot. Yeah, he gets nasty plot Torn T. He's got Mamoswine on there. He's got
Jellison is
the
I don't
Drake
know
Fish
about that.
Tower.
I don't know about that one, AC. That's kind of low, yeah.
Jellison
Yeah,
is
that's-
underrated, man. And
It is,
yeah.
depending on the matchup, Registeel can put in work. So can Totu.
It can set rocks. It can set rocks. Thunder Wave, you know, it's bulky.
Does Shaman get
I remember
anything
Envy.
cool?
No, Shaman's really just a special attacker. Or get seeds and substitute. But
It didn't get,
That
it
is-
didn't get anything cool.
Oh.
did it?
no.
That
Oh,
is- what do you think?
I think it's real nice. Like I'd say it's even better than Ninja Mages, which is like the best out of the 4 of the first line. And like it has everything. Like it can do many things so well because everyone's so versatile there.
So what did you give it, Lynx?
I gave him number 6.
Okay, Tim, what about you?
I gave him a number 8. Looking at it, obviously good. Mamoswine. We already talked about how versatile Dragapult is, and remember if y'all ever seen that he's Registeel in like last year, I think, or year before.
Yeah.
I think 8 is a good
It was
score.
able to wall so many. I gave him an 8.
So I think 8 is a good score overall when you combine everybody.
I think it's a bit higher. I think it's a 4.
No, but that's you though. But I'm talking about everybody's score combined. I think 8 is a good
Yeah.
score.
Oh,
Switz is taking everybody's input.
I'm taking everybody's score into account and average 8. You guys.
Oh, okay.
As a quick aside, Dabs, you
I
ain't.
do want to add one extra point. This might be a weird take, but I think pretty nice because it got two good nice things this gen. It got mainly parting shot and close comm. It can do teams up with intimidate and just keep parting shot out and like just knock things off. It can do a lot.
So what do you guys think? I'll let you guys decide before you go Ason. 7 or an 8? What do you guys think? So either one or the other. 7?
I win 7.
Okay, let's give him a 7.
7 is fine.
Yeah, 7 looks reasonable.
Okay, cool.
Husky, you showed me a couple things with that Incineroar too. He actually can be a good draft pick. He can be pretty versatile. He got different sets.
Yeah,
and
he's pretty
things he can do. Devs, you at 30 minutes. I know if you want me to just edit this up and stuff, it'll be less than that because I can organize it a little bit better. But you are at 30.
All right, I was shooting for an hour, so we'll see how it goes.
All right, cool.
All right, so next we have James 155.
Oh,
I
this
ranked
guy.
this team number 1 because he has Darmanitan,
Oh, wow.
Galarian Darmanitan, and Mega Medicham. He has all of the wall breaking power in the world, and he has the walls to
Oh, yeah, that's
switch them out if something's threatening them.
Man,
He has Ferrothorn,
one
he has
good-
Quagsire, he has Shedinja, he has
Mandibuzz.
Sylveon. He has all of the wall breakers and all of the walls in the world that you can
Yeah.
hope for.
Man, one good
So,
scarf, one good scarf could take out both G and Mega Matty. But that Ditto is a thing though. That Ditto is
Yeah.
something, especially in the draft.
So I give it.
Yeah.
Yo, can I just say one thing real quick? Ason, let's just go through the 4 guys, let them say what they want to say, and then we'll comment on it after. I think that would work better. You know what I mean?
No.
Okay, AC,
No.
go. AC, say your
Alright.
pick.
I put him at 3 because I like what he's got going. Fucking Volturn,
Who
Darmanitan,
in the
and
world
Mantis
did you
going.
put above him?
We'll see.
I mean,
We'll get to that later. We'll get
yeah,
to that
we'll get
later.
Okay.
But I like Primarina, Mega Medicham. He's got Volturn. There's just like a bunch of good breakers, and then Ditto in the back. It's pretty nice.
Alright, Lynx, what's up?
Yeah, I put him at number 1 as well.
Ooh,
Just
wow.
because of the sheer wall breaking power that he has. And the fact that Mandibuzz, Ferrothorn, and Quagsire will be very hard to break for any team.
Has he fought yet? Let me see.
Mattias.
No, he is not. He got an act victory because... I'll actually update that now. He got an act victory because Inferno's unable to play this week.
So Mattias, what do you think? What are your thoughts? Professor.
Well, I think like it's number one as well. He not only had like shield breaking power, he has also like defensive versatility with Shedinja, Quag, and Manzi. It's good to go. Just that. It's just impressive, kinda.
Tim?
I gave James. I gave him a 5, I believe. Okay. I have one question. I looked at the rules and it says, where is it? It says Zen mode Darmanitan.
Yeah, we made a mistake with that.
Okay,
So
yeah, that's a
basically,
big.
guerrilla tactics is legal and Zen mode is not. And that was on the original doc, and we just neglected to change it, and now it's sort of stuck there.
Okay,
What we're planning
so
to do,
I assume that this is.
what we're planning
okay.
to do is, yeah, sorry, no, go ahead.
Oh no, you go ahead.
They're going to ban it next season, is what they're going to do.
Well, what we're planning on doing is if it's
Okay.
too influential in their matches, we will either forcefully change it to like flip the abilities, or we will ask them to choose a different Pokemon. Because if it's too
Okay.
influential in their matches, we're not going to allow.
Do you want to keep it
so
balanced?
I can assume. So I can assume that this Darmanitan is going to be able to use like its best ability, right?
Yes,
Guerrilla
guerrilla
tactics.
tactics.
Okay. In that case, I should. But
All right,
I looked at.
Tegan, I haven't heard from you in a while. What do you think about this amazing team?
I think it's an amazing team. I think,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, because it's got the offensive stuff with Darmanitan, it's got Magnezone, shit like that, but it's also got like Sylveon, Quagsire. That's a good defensive core. You've got Mandibuzz, Ferrothorn, etc. It's just got everything.
All right, Smelly, what's your take on it? Based on go ahead.
Who it is? Can't be me. Cannot
What's
be.
your take?
Me? Possible.
Man, I don't think it's all that. I ain't just the other teams kind of just caught me. They caught me in much more. It gave me a better impression just because you got Darmanitan and Mega Metachan. 2 good months, no doubt about it. 2 good months, no doubt. That don't just mean that they the end all be all. In fact, it seems like that's the biggest bulk of his offense. Magnezone, Primarina, they do a little something, and Ditto do a little something, but everything else look kind of defensive with it. So if you take them out,
Well, I mean,
saying?
Well, that's the thing. All you can do is take them out because you can't. Nobody has enough Pokemon to be able to switch in. So if Darmanitan comes in and you can't kill it, then you lose a Pokemon.
You're gonna lose a Pokemon. Same thing
I
with
also want to point. I had to cut you off, Asan, but I do want to point. Ditto can like do a lot because depending on either like it's stealth chip, like get knocked and then it becomes a wall.
Yeah, Ditto is very
I
useful.
said Ditto was actually the most thing that stood out to me on this team.
Okay, so
Shit Ninja could be fun though. Shit Ninja might be fun depending on what
What
he
do you-
brings up against.
what do you guys think?
Can help prep a lot of people.
What do you guys?
I think we're putting it number 1.
No,
Yeah.
wait. Other people,
Yeah.
not everybody put it at number 1. Do you guys agree with that? Are you guys okay with 1?
Maybe number. I'd probably maybe like number 2, maybe if I would look at it again. But if we really want to, 1 is fine.
If the majority says 1, we could do 1. I think so. I think it's 1. I think it's 1.
I
What
think
is
it's
Okay, Dabs, do you mind if I introduce the next person?
Go ahead.
Okay,
Yeah.
next up, let's see who we got here. Yeah, I think it's a scrub. Yeah, let me see.
Oh boy,
Louisiana. Louisiana.
Oh, look at this
How do you say that
lame
word?
guy.
How do you say that?
Lurantis.
Loratis. Okay,
Dumbass.
Yeah, I hate this guy. The team's
So
okay,
who do
but
we
I
got
hate
here?
the coach.
I'm
Terrible
sure you
player.
guys. I'm sure you guys.
That's an awful player.
Who's that?
What is happening?
Huh?
Is that the guy who still drinks from a baby's bottle, Zach? What's up, Zach? Yeah, anyway.
Zach
We got
is
Zach
in
in
here.
the chat.
Oh,
What's up, Zach?
well, we're at
What's happening,
Let me
Zach?
finish, Zach. We're doing something right now, so let's continue.
Zach, if you want to get in, click the link that you see in the chat. and then
Got
show you
you.
everything we got.
Yeah, then
going
you can
on.
get in it. Okay, so now we have Days for Dabs team. Days for Dabs is a mono ladder Gen
Tables
7
for
hero,
Dabs.
but it's all good. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. So Dabs, what did you give yourself? What did you give yourself, Dabs?
I gave myself a 3
Any reason why?
because I didn't think my draft was as good as it could have been. I picked it up after someone had already made their first 2 picks. I had Heatran and Gliscor already,
And you
and
gave
so I had
yourself
to
a
go.
3?
Yeah, I had to build. I had to build around Heatran and Gliscor, so it wasn't as good.
And
I couldn't. I could have drafted.
that was
I could have
nice.
drafted a number 1 team.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. AC.
I could have drafted a number 1 team, but I gave myself
I
a 3.
gave Debs 4. He's got Mega Mawile Fat. Can't go wrong there. You know.
Lynx.
I gave him a 2.
Okay. Mattias.
I give him a 2 as well. Like just like James, it's just like complete. Like you have every base covered, and you have a good fire type which he lacks, but no Darmanitan means like it's a bit worse.
Tim.
All right. Okay. Let's see here.
You're cutting out again.
Me back.
Tim, you need to refresh.
Let's see. Tapu Bulu. Oh, not again. Okay.
Okay, Zach. Let's let Zach.
Let Zach do it. Come on, man.
What do you
Wait.
think, Zach?
Definitely a 3. Wait, I'm still confused. I don't know.
Go down,
All right.
go down and look for days for Dabs. 10. Go look for
Okay.
the
Okay,
Louisiana
A-Star.
Laurentis, and just give us your opinion on everything you see. You think he'll win it all or what?
What do you think, Zach?
Okay, I'm back.
He got a heat trend in Glasgow, and Hush, you can.
Oh,
skip,
he's
you can
gonna
give your
Gliscor? Oh, that's a threatening combo right there.
Okay. What do you think, Asan?
Yeah, he got a nice little selection there. I don't know why he's shitting on heat trend in Glasgow like they don't do nothing, man. They can help you out a lot.
Oh, hold up. He has Mega Mawile and Tapu Bulu. Those are
Right.
He has a lot
of good
of
choices.
success.
He got some good choices.
He's
And-
also got Bulu
Heat
plus
Trend and
Hitmon.
Gliscor are pretty malleable.
Dude, Bulu and Heatran are like my favorite defensive course, and like, yeah, that's a super good.
He can
Super good
they're versatile too. Like even though heat trend is normally toxic, what y'all do with him is normally toxic and style and all that. He can do Scarf, he can be Specs, he can play a lot with heat trend. And Hitmonlee might sneak around.
Yeah,
and come
Heatran
back
can
on
do a
you.
lot.
Yeah.
I'm
You know what I'm
not
saying?
disappointed about having Heatran at all.
So what do you guys think? You guys think 2 or 3? It's one or the other.
He got some vault switching going on with the
2 or 3?
I think I'm going
Three.
through.
3? I think 3 is the general.
Freeze fine. Freeze
Three.
fine. Freeze
Yeah,
fine.
3 is fine. Okay,
Can
Dabs,
anyone
take
hear me,
back
by the
over.
way?
Wait, Huss.
What?
What'd you say?
Oh,
Can
y'all,
anyone hear
you're
me, by the way?
completely forgetting it.
Yeah, we can hear you, Husk.
Okay, I just want to make sure. I know my mic off. My
You went out again. Earth the Huss. Can you hear me? Can anyone hear anybody? Check. Mic check. Anybody here? The whole chat went dead. I disconnected. Check. Mic check. I can't get. Oh, the whole Discord crashed.
for example, this. Oh, he's back. Are we good, Ason? Are we
Mic check,
good to go?
mic check. 1 2 1 2.
Hey, son.
Yeah, I missed
Okay.
me. I know you did. You ain't gotta answer.
Are we good to
Yeah,
go?
just press your recording, Nathan.
How long
Alright,
was
so-
this on go?
So, what's your final
Yeah,
verdict on Dad's T? And we giving it a 3?
We gave him a
We give it
3.
a 3. Yeah.
3. All right, cool.
Yeah, we're on Hunch right now.
All right, so y'all have to restart anything you said about Hunchy.
Yeah, we just got started, so
So go ahead.
my
Dan.
ranking
Give
for
your
Hunch,
score.
I give Hunch a 16 because I wasn't very impressed with his team, and I don't respect Jirachi. You know, I
Ason,
feel
we
like
know about Jirachi today. Yeah.
I know, right? That thing is. Now you better respect Jirachi. You better put some respect on that.
What about you,
No.
AC? What's good, AC?
I put him at like
What?
every strong
Oh,
breaker he's got.
You cut off.
4,
what
you
did
said?
I cut out.
You say a 4?
My fuck.
I think he said a 4. What about you, Lynx?
Yeah. I put him at 5 because I've ran Coco plus Darm in quite a few drafts that I've done, and it's always an extremely good offensive core.
Okay, cool. Madius?
Ooh.
I would give him like a 12 actual 12 this time because I don't see anything like other than webs rolling on. To be honest, I feel his defensive backbone is quite incomplete.
Yo, can I ask you, Madius, AC, and Tim, are you guys sharing an internet connection? What the hell? Zach, what do you
Big
think?
bags, big bags.
I think it's a 4 because Greninja can do so many different sets.
no, it's Torrent Greninja.
It's boring.
Oh, never mind.
Oh,
That changes everything.
That is trash.
Alright, Tim, what do you think?
Okay, now having just said that, I guess I would have still put it lower, but okay. The reason why I give it, what did I give? I gave like a 9, because Torrent Greninja compared to the other Greninjas is much worse. But I still can't ignore its fantastic move pool, great speed, stuff like that, mixed attack, and then Coco can do a lot. Mega Venusaur is pretty reliable. The Miltank and Haunter I was thrown off by that one, Chief, but the other stuff pretty alright. So I gave him a 9. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Tag, what do you think of the team?
I agree with everything so far.
Okay. Asan, what's your
Everybody
thoughts?
has said a wildly different number,
I'm
and
playing
you say
Animal
you agree
Crossing
with
right now,
everything
bro.
so far.
Okay, fine. If you're playing a game, if you're playing a game,
Oh, it's not.
Oh fuck! Why are you in
Nemrenan
here?
is interrupting the. Nemrenan is here to interrupt.
oh
The
shit, yo.
power
Is
rankings
that
video.
wait, is that yo, can I do this dabs? Is this
Yeah.
Oh,
Mr.
snap.
H. Who's
Alright. What? No! Mateus, unmute yourself right now.
Man, what is going on?
What a scumbag. Alright.
what is going on?
I served
damn,
you
we're
to
recording
once.
something.
We're recording something, yeah. Yeah, we're recording something now. What are you doing, man? Come on.
What the heck?
Ma'am, what are you doing?
Be gone,
Trying
man.
to hear Mr. Mateus speak.
No, can you just leave?
No. You can't make me leave. I
I'm gonna get
Yo, no wonder,
jumped on ladder.
no wonder Ian kicked him off of the council. Yo, that's
Oh
tough.
my god.
Anyways,
I
yo,
mean,
I'm looking,
technically,
Dabs.
Ason can make you leave, but
Yo, Dabs, I'm looking at an 8 here. What do you guys think? 8 sounds good?
don't we already have an 8? No, we have a 9.
No.
You can have
Swigs is
another
keeping up. Swigs is keeping up with the list.
I'm doing a
here. He knows-
collaborative score of everything you guys say. I'm listening to everything you guys are saying. So.
I mean, I like 8.
Mateus, speak.
8 is good. I think an 8 is solid.
I don't think you can give a player who chooses Jirachi an 8, but that's just me.
Shut up, Dad.
It's a good Pokemon. You have to admit it, bro.
Yeah,
It's like I don't want to hear it.
I'm putting him as an
Let
8.
Mateus speak. Everyone be quiet.
Oh yeah, Matt.
Yo, Nam, yeah, shut up, man.
Oh my god. I know you are talking.
Yeah, I wish your microphone was better, man.
Now you see the list? You on the page?
Oh my god.
You want to join us now for the draft thing?
You might as well if you're here.
No, I'm not
What?
doing the draft. Oh my god, finally I heard his voice. Sounds
Hello?
just like how I thought he did.
You talking about me?
Small and worthless.
Who you talking about?
I think he's looking in the mirror and having a conversation with himself. Yeah.
Oh Lord.
What I was talking about, Mateus.
Oh.
Okay, let's keep on going, man. Let's dance. Let's
Swade,
move
you gave Haunch an 8?
an 8 overall. Yeah.
8 overall. All right. Next we have R102.
Dude, this is threatening.
Is it threatening? Let's see how
Yeah,
threatening
it's
I thought it was.
It has a girl.
Yeah, I gave it a 4. I gave him a 4. He's got, Kartana and
Good.
Nidoking. I think Nidoking is really
Come
big.
on.
Nidoking and
underestimate-
Nihilego.
Yeah, he has webs too with bomb.
Yeah, he's got webs. He doesn't
Wow.
have any defensive Pokemon, but he has a lot of offensive tools for any
Yeah.
situation.
AC, what do you think?
That's true.
I give him a 5 because he's just got Rabombi webs and then a bunch of broken shit.
Yeah,
Like
Draco's little plus webs. Oh my god.
Cart, Durant, Nidoking. There's a bunch going on.
I'm
Lynx?
assuming y'all playing non-Dynamax, right? Check. Man, what is going on? Again. Damn.
Need a separate chat or something.
Okay, there
'cause,
we-
like,
Yeah.
All right. Hey, can Zach? Do you mind
Yeah.
stepping out?
Yeah, no problem.
All right.
Alright.
There we go. So we're back
Alright,
to
cool.
And
That's not
Tegan,
alright.
we're
Alright,
gonna
let's-
say
let's
goodbye to
continue.
Tegan.
Was that like stressing the thing too much? Cause I done disconnected twice now.
Yo, are we
Yeah,
good
yeah.
though, Asan? Are we live?
Yeah, we still live, but my
Okay,
shit keep dropping though.
Okay, we're good now.
Yeah.
We're good now. AC, continue.
Alright,
What did you
okay.
say, AC?
It wasn't me. It was on
Oh,
Matt.
Links. Oh, Matt. Sorry, Matt. It's you, Matt. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
it was me.
It wasn't me.
In fact, everybody re-give their opinions on Irvin.
Oh, really good.
Yeah.
Okay,
everybody do
I
it.
ranked
I
16th. It
missed
should be a lot higher.
I would. I said like it was a Ninja Mage Daniel, and that's why I would rank it like 4 to 6, probably 6.
What do you
I
think?
gave it myself. I gave it
Oh,
a.
yeah, sorry, Debs.
It's all good. I gave it a 4 because I think it's a really good team. Obviously top 5, and it's just got so many offensive tools that he doesn't even really need any defensive tools. He can make an offensive team for any draft that he comes across.
Yo, AC, can you just
Yeah.
repeat your number again?
Yeah, I give him a 5. Same deal. Just webs and then a billion good offense mons.
Yeah,
There's
but I
nothing else
say,
you need.
Wells would be real big for what I've seen from the other teams. Wells would be real big for his.
He's also got T spikes if he wants to. Never go. He goes that route.
Oh yeah, it's T spikes and rock. Oh well, I guess you got Nidoking for rocks, but
How,
actually like both
how
do the same
good
thing.
is the EVL light girder? How good is that thing?
It's okay.
Yeah.
Mid.
Oh, it's good. Let me tell you.
Take it.
I could have.
Oh,
Tegan, get
yeah.
after you.
It's like a second encounter, right, Tegan? It's like a second
Yeah,
encounter.
it's just like a
I'll let you know, I'm the expert on this subject. I wrote the article on this subject.
Okay, give us some insight on this. Yeah, what do you think, Ted?
On the draft?
Yeah.
No,
on this.
Yeah, and Irwin, yeah.
On
I mean,
your-
yeah, specifically Girder. No, but I'd say around a 5 looking at his Pokemon. Basically, I think AC said it best when he just said Webs was broken shit.
All right, Tim, what do you think?
I should have put mine a little higher. Looking at it, there's, like I said, a lot of big threats. You can do a lot with Nidoking with that huge move pool. Kartana is always broken. Mega Gyarados you can do quite a bit with because that bulk and high attack. Rabambi webs, of course. You even got, for a nice gimmick, you got all status absorbing Kamala. That's funny. Rotom Heat's nice. I gave it a 7, but I would put it like a little higher, probably 5, like y'all said.
I think 5 is a good score for this team.
Yeah.
Yeah, agree.
That's fine.
No,
Alright,
nobody
then.
gonna talk about the GOAT, Dracozolt. Ain't that the most powerful thing in the game right now?
Not if you have a glass score.
It's also the most.
Those ass.
AC, don't you love Dracozolt, man?
I hate Dracozolt. I think he's the worst thing.
Favorite Pokemon.
He's
Alright,
so
Dad.
bad.
Let's go.
So next we got Lucardiac.
That's a
Both his team name and his username.
Mario,
He named his team after himself.
yeah. Is he fat?
Somebody slap this man. Reach to the computer and slap this man. What's wrong with this?
Big youngest dude.
We got the Dallas Mark Cubans over here with Landorus.
Why y'all ain't bring this man to the chat? Cause I seen him pop up once or twice. I seen him pop through.
Let's see. Where do I give him a 13. Because
What's your rationale?
I saw Malamar and a Scavalier and like Shuckle.
Man,
and I just
this
feel
is
like
perfect for Malamar. Malamar shining this. And some random
I don't
shit, and random shit like this, Malamar could take over. Real
no,
talk.
I feel like this guy just picked some Pokemon that he thought would be good, but then all of his lower tiered picks, all of his cheap Pokemon, give me the sense that he doesn't know what he's doing.
I mean, Mega Latios,
Megaladios.
Zapdos, Lando, those are nice mons.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I think he knows enough to pick good Pokemon, but his lower tier picks just don't make any sense to me, and that I feel like the draft is discombobulated because of it.
And neither
So you're basically saying that you pretty much know what he's gonna run, more or less.
Yeah.
AC, what do you think?
I give him a 13 as well because I just I look at it and I see Lando T and then shitty Pokemon. That's all I see.
Doesn't Alamolo kind of wow Darmanitan a little bit?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
That's
Easily.
big. Y'all scared of Darmanitan?
But what else is it doing? You just change
The
Pokemon.
same thing it always do.
Well, it
Toxic
also gives
condition.
wish support mainly. That's what.
Yeah, but
Thank you.
it's not a
it's a good
stall
wish
team.
caster.
It's not a stall team.
Yes,
It's just
I mean,
Man,
wish
one
support is wish support.
Right, exactly. One good wish is all you need sometimes.
I mean,
Sounds like no.
sounds like the Fire Lord got PTSD. But anyways, Lynx.
Listen, if I'm getting PTSD, you need to listen. You need to listen to my war stories. Yeah.
Okay, Lynx. Okay. Let's move on. Lynx, what is your score?
I gave him an 11.
Okay. Matt.
Hold on.
I would say
So
like
what? I want
Matt,
to see.
why did you?
I want to know why you gave him 11 because everybody else kind of shitting on him. Well, I want to see.
Okay, why?
Well, I mean, he can sort of run like a Webs offense with Mimikyu and Infernape as well as Lando T. So it's not the worst thing in the world. It can definitely be abused in some way. It's just not the best draft either. So I put it sort of lower middle of the pack.
Okay.
I can do that.
Matt.
I would say like just like you guys said, like 12, like really in the middle, because his defensive picks doesn't make sense, but at the same time he got Nape, Lanzo, Megaladia, Zapdos, and Mimikyu, which can do well. Overall, just really mediocre.
Okay. Tim.
Very
Yeah.
whelming.
I don't know what I was thinking when I made this. I probably would have put it quite a few numbers lower, maybe about 10 or so. For some reason, I think I just saw Lando T and Megalodios, and I gave it a 4. I saw Pokemon good.
Don't let
Husk
the
just
don't let the
rose
group
rate of 4.
influence you, Husk. Go with your initial good, Husk.
Explain Husk, yeah.
But I guess the only other way I could further justify it is like you could do a lot with Ape. I mean, Ape does quite a few different things, like mixed or like scarf and whatever. Megalodios is a big toolbox. Zapdos is nice. Mimikyu is stupid. Mimikyu, I hate Mimikyu, but whatever.
Husk
Shuckle
has a
is
good point. Husk has a good point. In draft, Infernape is usually placed in tier 1. In this draft, it's placed in tier 2. But
yeah.
It can run hazards, it can run band, scarf, a lot of things. It's
Sash,
really good.
yeah, it can run a lot.
And then Shuckle is 2 hazards
it has-
in 1.
Time to run that power trip shuckle sweep.
Imagine.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Contrary Shuckle might destroy all y'all. What y'all talking?
No, no.
So what do you guys think? 13? I think 13 is good. That's what I'm getting. 13?
Yeah.
Man,
That's probably good.
average out these folks' scores.
If I looked at it again, I'd probably give it a 10.
You don't know how to do math? What's wrong with you?
Alright, let's move on.
Alright, next we got V over here. Vibrant Victinies. Yeah, I think he's got a good team. He's got Orlando T, but he's also got other good Pokemon
Y'all
going
need to
running around.
Which Lando's T is which? Y'all got? Oh wait, they say you can have more than one.
Oh,
you're right.
Okay, no. So Lucardiac Arrest is the last team of Draft A, and V is the first team of Draft B.
Okay, that's cool. I get it.
Okay, I get it, yeah.
I gave V a 6 personally because I think he has some good Pokemon. I think he's got some good stuff going. I think he's just edged out of the top 5 because there were other teams that I thought were just a little bit better. But I think with what he had to work with, he put together a pretty good team. I think he's a threat.
Okay, AC.
I put him at 7 because he's got Lando, he's got webs, he's got a screen setter, he's got a water immunity, he's a spinner, he's got so much you can just work with here.
Mr. Link. Mr. Link, yo.
Oh, my bad. Okay, so of course, y'all all know I'm about to be a little bit biased here, but I gave V a 3.
Why are you biased?
I mean, V basically taught me how to play draft, so...
So he's like Big Brother, yeah. You gotta give your Big
I
Brother.
It's like Mr. Miyagi. It's Mr. Miyagi to Links.
Oh man.
Come on. Old man V.
But he also does have a really good team. He's got Arachnid Webs with Bisharp, and Tauros can be a good physical wall breaker as well. And Victini under Webs is always dangerous, not to mention he has Grimmsnarl for screens.
That's true. That's a fair point.
Victini in itself is very versatile. He can run a lot of different stuff.
I think we skipped over Mattias last time. Mattias, what do you think about V's team?
No, last time you guys included me, I gave Lucardiac Arrest 12. I think you guys remember, but for V...
We all forgot about Mattias.
Mattias, go ahead.
For V, I think it's pretty high as well. I'm not top 5 because I personally think his lower tier picks are a bit bad, a bit worse than you would expect, but his high tier picks are really nice. He got, say, Lando T, but a well-supported Lando T with Magnezone and Megalodios. That's pretty much it.
It's a wrap. Tim?
Let's see. I probably would have put it a little lower, but not too much. I gave a Splendo T, of course, always, of course. Like I said, Webb's offense, even have Bisharp to punish Defog, Decidueye to punish Spin. Victini, of course, can do a lot of things. Megalodios, Grimmsnarl is free screens. You could do either screens or webs, even both if you really want. Zone somehow get annoyed by some annoying steal. Okay, there's that.
I'm excited to see how Victini shows up as like a wall breaker in the face of this meta with Darmanitan, and just
How it
I'm
compares,
excited.
yeah, that's true.
I'm excited to see the return of Victini.
I mean, Dracovic ever become some weird issue?
Yo, Tim, your mic.
Like, I mean, I know audios,
Your mic,
which is
Tim, your
pretty
mic,
big
your
for
mic.
Dracovic against
Your mic, Tim.
Oh, not again! Oh, come on!
Okay, yo, Tim. Tim, your mic, just refresh. Okay, Ace
Does
on
anyone-
Tech, what do you guys have? What are your thoughts on this? Tim, your mic, fix it.
I know.
Okay, Ace on Tech, what do you guys think?
I'm pretty much mimicking what everybody else said. Nice different range of mons, different little things he can do, different hazards, different little combos he can set up. You know what I'm saying? Looking good, V. Looking straight.
Yeah, I'd agree. I'd say about 5. He's got some good shit with webs. He's also got a lot of versatility with Lando and Victini and even Grimmsnarl and stuff. So it'll be fun to see how he does.
So I'm gonna rank him as a 6, okay, guys? 6.
Devs, you are at an hour.
All right, we're gonna be cutting a lot of this because
Yeah, a lot of it some hooky shit.
What we could do as well is we could sort of list the power rankings on their own, and then sort of like have the video almost as a stream, almost in a way.
It ways to flip it. I mean, ways to flip it.
All right, so next we have.
Anyone hear me now?
Husky, you sound like this, but
you sound like this.
But you sound like you
Husky, are you
lost.
speaking into a fan?
You sound like you lost in the Matrix, Hus.
I'm not.
You're like
Can anyone hear me?
You're Tim, your mic is just going in and out. But Dabs, let's continue. Let's keep going. Let's go.
All right, so next we have King Brian's team, Shadow Gang. I gave this team a 20.
What?
I gave him a 20.
What?
I gave him a 20.
That's got to be biased. That has got to be biased.
I don't know, Daz. I see some pretty good things on here.
I see
a
Mew.
team with
That's
you
about
and
it.
Como.
I see Mew, and that's about it.
I give him a 20. Okay, so King Brian is my first opponent in the draft, and I was looking at his team before all of this started. And as I was looking at the team, I was just thinking to myself, I see 0 threats on this team. I'm afraid of nothing that he has.
You're so confident, man. Come on.
I'm gonna laugh when you get 3-0'd.
Yeah, and he was trying to get me to schedule for a game, and I was like, let's play later today, and he was like, no, I can't play today, and so he's not confident in his own team. How can I?
Dabs, it's called psychological warfare. Yeah, he's trying to psych you out, man.
I'm psyched out, all right. I'm psyched out about getting to play this guy for my first game.
I'm trying to compare y'all two teams here. Let me see.
AC, what is your thoughts?
For King Brian, I put him at like 14 because he doesn't really nothing gets going with his team. There's a Volcarona, that's about it.
Mattias?
Well, I think it's bottom 5. It starts at bottom 5. I think 16 because it's a much worse supported Volcarona than Ninja Mage. It's you don't have screens, you don't have spikes, you don't have reliable hazard removal, and that's it. And lower tier pigs are just a mess.
Lynx?
What's that? I gave it a 15.
Damn.
I mean, he has a really good way to get offense going in a way, but he doesn't really have the walls to back it up. And if he gets, if someone sets up on him, it's basically over.
Tim, is your mic working?
His best wall, I would say, is
Can anyone hear me good?
Yeah, we can hear you fine now.
Better?
Okay, Tim.
Okay, I put on headphones. I finally put on headphones.
You're good now. You're good. Let's go.
But yeah, my eyes, his best wall.
First off, if anyone didn't hear my V ranking, okay, long story short, I gave him a 2. I thought what he had was really good. But anyway, Brian, I'm gonna be honest, I gave this man an 18. Looking back, maybe I would have put it a little higher, maybe 15 or so, because he has a lot of Pokemon that do a lot of burst out things, like Mew and Savali, like previously stated. But He just kind of looks like a mess to me. I don't like not very fantastic rockers. I mean, I don't know. This looks very right to me. And like Torterra and Galert are just kind of Malabar's whatever. Yeah.
Okay, so we're looking at 16 here. Asan, Tag, you guys could go ahead.
Let me reiterate, y'all ban Shell Smash on Mega Blaster.
Yeah.
And now, what would y'all give this man if he could do that?
You're definitely gonna give him higher than you, man. That's for sure.
I'd give him top 10 if he could shell smash from Mega Blastoise.
So
I'd put him on like 2 spaces, dude. That's it.
I'm not afraid of shell smash Mega Blastoise. Give me shell smash Mega Blastoise.
What was y'all
I don't
reason
care.
for banning Shell Smash on Blastoise?
Because Mega Blast shell smash is kind of broken, Ace.
I mean, I know that, but I was trying to see. I want to see who been playing National Days. I didn't know y'all knew or not. I was just curious who made that one.
I have not touched it. I barely touched it.
I've touched it a few times with my Ghost Mono teams, and Mega Blastoise is a monster.
It is a monster. The thing is, though, it's behind screens. That's what. I mean, it's a monster in itself, but that kind of takes it over the top. He didn't have screens on this thing right here. Not no immediate screens that I can see. Mew can, if you want to look around, you could do something with Mew or something like that. But I thought that was interesting. I just thought that was interesting. I wanted to see y'all thoughts on that.
Okay, let's move on. Arterius. Let's go. Arterius. Arterius.
Yeah.
Shout out to Art, man. Where you been, boy? If you see this,
he's not here, you fool.
I'm saying.
Here, bro. Who you saying?
When we play it back, dumbass, he gonna hear it.
Your dad's like that guy from the Sixth Sense. I see dead people. Yo, let's go, Dabs. Come on.
Yeah, okay. So we got Artorias' team, the North Wind. He's got some good Pokemon over here. He's got, like, you know, Heatran and Suicune and Metagross, and I just like his team. I think... what did I give him? I gave him a 7. He was just behind V in my list. I think he's got some good Pokemon.
I give him a 10. It's solid. It's fine. I don't know. That's it.
Link?
I gave him an 18 actually, because aside from
18. Lynx is sleeping on Mega Glalie.
Wow.
and Ghost and Roller.
Like, aside from Metagross and like possibly Rillaboom, he doesn't really have any sort of offensive presence aside from maybe Heatran. And other than that, he just really has a defensive draft. And with stuff like Sigilyph and Golem A thrown in there, it's just not that impressive in my opinion. Especially with Rotom Fan there.
That's a good point. He doesn't have a lot of good offensive options.
Did y'all allow...
Hey, so let Matt go and then you.
Oh, okay. Artorias. I actually think it's a top 5 draft, like because Heatran, Suicune, Steela, and Rillaboom should be a really good defensive backbone that most teams would struggle to get past, especially if he plays those right. But other than that, I can agree with all the guys said. The offensive part of the team is really lacking. He does not have a reliable win condition. And yes, that's it.
Did you hear how Matt said that? He's like, ooh,
yeah. I didn't know how to complete the sentence. Sorry.
Tim, go ahead.
Let me see what I gave him. I gave him a 6. Well, that's also a good point by Matty. I forgot. I was looking at Rillaboom one day, and I forgot how bulky it actually is. It's fairly fast. It hits pretty hard. I saw the bulk, and I was like, okay. It was 90s and 100 something around there. But anyway, yeah, there's not a lot of offense going on. It's kind of a little bit like a mess, but there's a lot of good Pokemon to see at the same time. And I see a Celesteela, so you can't really go wrong with it. Also, hot take, Rotom Fan, pretty alright.
I agree.
Alright,
Thank
Asan.
you, Tegan. I gave it a 6.
Alright, Asan.
Y'all, did Guzzlord get Dragon Dance? Anything cool? They gave all the dragons Dragon Dance. Even
Guzzlord is bad.
What's his name? Hydreigon got Dragon Dance. Did y'all ban Metagross too?
Yeah, that's over. It's definitely banned.
Yeah.
Ason, he didn't get Dragon Dance, but he got insulin, man, because he's kind of fat. So I'm looking at an 11 right. What do you guys think? 11.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
All right, let's move on.
Next we have Mattias. The Snow Point Staravias. He's got.
That is actually a solid draft, though.
Dragonite and 13 normal types. 13 normal types.
Okay.
Like 10, but okay.
Let me just preface this by saying that Mattias is so familiar with most of the Pokemon that he picked that he's going to be able to use this draft team very well.
For sure.
He's going to be very successful in this draft.
We can't look at the trainers and their individual.
No, that doesn't affect my ranking. That doesn't affect my ranking.
Yeah, that doesn't affect my ranking either. But like,
that doesn't affect my. I gave Mattias a 15. Mattias gets a 15 for me because he loses to a Scarf Fighting type.
AC.
No. I hate Mateus from the bottom. But I gave him a 9 because he has one non-normal type.
Oh shit, there's a tray and I'm gonna have to mute myself.
Oh shit, yo, Dabs living in
Bottom
the
10 Dabs moment.
Shit, yeah.
It must be noted that Matt won his game. This fight.
Oh yeah, he
definitely
did.
He won
Link.
his game.
What do you think? Was never a problem to me.
I gave Matt, I believe, a 12. 1 second, let me look. Yeah, I gave Matt 12 on my draft just because of the simple fact that yes, it's mono normal, but it also has a lot of diversity with like Chansey and Snorlax being able to, like, with a good defensive core there. He can run Scarf Ditto, and he's also got Mega Pidgeot and stuff like you can run Scarf and DD for speed control.
Mm-hmm.
And like Staraptor gets Intimidate, and it's a lot bulkier than a lot of people believe it to be.
Amen.
And so,
okay, Mattias. Matt, can I speak for you for this one? But can you just give your score? Is that okay?
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah, I'll speak for you. Just give your score. Just give your score, Matt. I want to speak.
Oh, I think like it's bottom 5 for sure. Like I'm 17.
Okay. So here we go. We got Matt. Some people call him Matthias, right? Mr. Matthias from Brazil.
Matthias.
Maca Bavaria, the best of Brazil. You know, when I first came into I used to be the owner of the server, but when Mattias first came into the server, you know, he talked to me. I thought he was just a nerd playing his Pokemon, doing his thing, right? But then when he told me he lived in Brazil with all those good-looking women, I'm like, come on, man. Come on, man. You gotta be kidding me. Anyways, Tim, what do you think?
Alright. I got alright. Matt, super skillful guy. Alright. He knows his type. Okay. Dragonite's epic. There's the fat stuff. Ditto is great. I gave it a fat 20.
Nice.
Wow. Okay.
Nice hustle.
No disrespect. I saw Dragonite and like 15,000 normal types. I put that right at the bottom.
Ason and Tag, what do you guys think?
Main thing I want to add to this is normal type is very solid mono wise. It's very solid mono wise, and like y'all say, Matt knows what he's doing. Matt has been number one. He's been number one on the ladder as far as mono goes. So, though it is normal, it's mainly normal.
And he's a good tournament player.
Might not be want to sleep on the guy. Might not want to sleep on. That's all I can say on this.
I agree. Maybe not bottom 1, but
this was based on skill too. Before I heard it was based on teams only, I was about to put Mattias in like probably top 10 just because I know he can play good. But when I heard it was teams, I was like, no.
He's all right. Yeah, he's all right. He's all right. You know. I'm just kidding, man.
If it was based on the player, I'd put him at 20.
I can't look. Wait. When AC versus Matt go down, y'all make sure to ping me because I'm gonna take some time. I just watch that one.
Okay, so Matt's team, based on the consensus, I'm giving it it looks like a 15.
Matt, check the doc real quick.
15 is fair, yeah.
Oh, AC, you not in this.
Yeah, who did that? Who did that?
Wait, hold on.
Wow, okay.
Hold on.
Oh, shit.
Hold on. So, wait, does Asan need to refresh his page to look at what happened?
Yeah, I missed it. What
Let
happened?
Ason refresh his page before his whole computer crashed. Don't do that, yeah? Don't do that. Yeah. Alright,
I
Dad.
mean, who do you think has just been messing with the dock this whole time?
Yo, Dad.
Wow, yeah, no.
Dad, let's move on.
Wow.
All right. Now, we're looking at Inferno, and that's his team name too. So
Hot.
What do you
I
think?
give Inferno a 2, just because I saw Darmanitan and I was like, okay, the other Darmanitan team is better, but he has Darmanitan, so he's number 2.
Is Arena Trap allowed in this league?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay. AC, what do you think?
I gave him a 17 because aside from fucking Darm, dude, like, there's not like anything that's scary.
You tripping on
It's
Mega
just dumb.
Pincer. You crazy.
I mean, yeah, but he doesn't have much to get going with Mega Pincer. I guess there's screens, but that's not a great fit.
Alright, Lynx?
I don't know, but
I gave him a 9, but I would put it a little bit lower, yeah.
Like what? What would you put it? Like normally?
I'd probably put it at 13, somewhere around there.
Dabs give it a 2. Holy shit, yeah.
You saw the Darm.
Well, because he saw Dark.
why this man so scared of damn
Dabs has
Darm?
dumbass opinions. So
Yeah, I'm telling you, you guys got some PTSD for certain Pokemon, man. My god.
Man,
Well, like the only thing holding me for like not putting this team in the bottom half of the table is Darmanitan, because everything else does not beat what Darmanitan is walled by. So yeah, it's just Darmanitan and a bunch of mons.
Having Darmanitan in this draft is like having Primal Groudon in the draft.
Like that's
Exactly.
it can't be that good. It can't be. Man, y'all
Alright,
I mean, it literally 1 or 2 shots everything.
y'all sleeping on Mega Pincer. Y'all sleeping on Azumarill. Y'all sleeping on Superior. Y'all sleeping on Frostmoth.
Well, he doesn't have webs, so Superior is really hindered by that. Like, if he had webs, this would be a much better draft, because he would be able to run something like Scarf Superior with Leaf Storm. But just the simple fact that he doesn't have webs makes his draft a lot worse.
Webs would definitely play a role with all those Pokemon for sure.
Scarf
Tim,
Superior
I
can
agree.
smack your.
I would have if there was webs. I agree. This definitely would be quite. I mean, the screens is nice, but other than that,
what's your
I
score?
mean, and this was. I would give it like what did I give? I gave it like a 13. But it also, I want to say, another reason why Superior is not worth very much here is because no hidden power. So like, it's basically pretty much has one move, and it's like it has Leaf Storm and maybe Dragon Pulse. And then
it could run some shenanigans with like expert built glare or something like that, or like Life Orb.
I want to.
Don't forget.
I mean, maybe.
Sub Siege is nasty.
His rocker is like Cradily, which is like.
Well, Cradily and doesn't Doug get rocks?
Yeah.
Hus, didn't you say Cradily got sticky web this year?
Oh, wait, where did you hear
Tim, your mic. Your mic.
Tim,
man, I told you stop picking your boogers with your mic, yo. Good God.
I'm resetting.
Okay, alright. Okay, we're looking at 14 here. What do you guys think? 14.
14, yeah. I'd say about 13, actually.
21.
But we have 13 already, so 14. It's gotta be 14.
Oh, yeah, 14.
I got my eye on Inferno, man. He got some sleeper picks, I think.
Can we hurry up and talk about Packy Pikachus, please?
Alright, AC,
AC?
introduce this next team for us.
Where is it? Where is it?
This is Armageddon,
Alright.
aka
Oh.
Panicky Pikachu.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Dan.
No, AC, you started off. You
start
go
off,
ahead.
AC.
Bro,
Give it to us, give it to
this is Armageddon.
This is really Armageddon.
Real Armageddon.
Like coronavirus Armageddon. Yeah,
I
shit.
love it so much, dude.
AC, what do you give it to start off? Yeah.
You gotta give it number 1, dog. You got to.
AC got to give it number 1.
He
You know,
represent-
preferential
he
bias.
represented
Yeah.
everything.
But I gave him a 6 because of the name. Real shit though. Dragapult, Life Score, Mega DNC, Feeny, Gyarados. He's got some shit going on.
Okay.
That's the shit.
Okay, DFD. What's the scene? What's the
I
story?
gave him an 11. I gave it an 11 because he's got some good Pokemon going around, but I'm just not really inspired by the team. You know, basically, I thought he was the best.
What?
I thought he was the best. I thought this was the best team out of the bottom half. I thought this was the best team out of the bottom half.
Asan Dabs is looking for some like biblical inspiration, right now. Yeah, he's looking for the word of God to blast
What
You
else
saw
is-
that Toga Damaru and I was
what else is
moved,
new?
bro.
What else is new?
Links, what's up? What's good?
Okay, so I gave Armageddon a 13 actually, mostly because, well, there's two reasons. One, he drafted Lilligant, which I absolutely loved, but the fact that he doesn't have Sun with Lilligant makes it absolutely useless. I mean, unless you're gonna run like some jank sleep powder set outside of Sun. But the other problem is if he runs into something like Scarf Gardevoir, he basically gets 6-0'd. Like, Togedemaru is his only chance versus it, and even then, it just
He'd
gets
have to
focused
run
on.
to win that. He'd have to run some serious tech. That's for sure.
Substitute Spore Among Us. What that sound like?
And
That sounds bad.
That sounds like
Bad.
that sounds like my life. Yeah.
That's what that sounds like.
With some toxic? I don't know now. I don't know. You gotta get creative in these things.
All right, Matt. Yo, what's up, Matt?
Okay, so like I think this draft is actually another one in the bottom 5 because he does not have ways to get past like steel type, which is like everywhere in the draft, and like he has no wall breakers either. Like he can't like use the Pulse, the Lilligant, the Mega Dance if you like a greater effect. So I think it's around 18.
All right, Tim.
Maybe higher for me, but I gave it a 17. I like the Dragapult. Sableye, I kind of like it. Sableye's alright. Mega Diancie is cool. Gyarados is nice, but like for every Mega Diancie and Dragapult, there's also like Lycanroc Dusk and Togedemaru and Lilligant, and I'm just like, what do I do with it?
Well, Lycanroc Dusk actually isn't bad with the
yeah, it's quite
Spell
terrible.
Rock Stab.
Oh, right. Oh, I confused it with the, I thought of the Midnight form. I don't know why I thought of the
Yeah,
Midnight form.
Lycanroc Dusk is the orange one.
All right.
Okay,
So,
that's a little better then. I probably would have given it a little higher, but I wrote down a 17.
okay, so I'm
But
looking
I
at
probably would have given it a little higher.
yeah, I'm looking at a 12 here. Good.
Sure.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think they like that 12 sway.
All right, let's move on, Dabs.
The young Tigoon
Alright.
bird.
Taking nuggets.
Next we got Tegan. Tegan Nuggets.
Tag talk. We got a TED talk in the building.
Hell yeah. Look at that beautiful ass team.
Yeah, look at this boy.
Let's see how low did I rank Tegan? How low did I rank Tegan?
Hold on.
I gave
Look at the dog. Look at the dog.
I think
Like,
Damn, bro.
he
Damn,
got
that
two of the
hurts.
best
That
walls.
cuts deep.
He had
That
two of the
cuts
best
deep,
walls
bro.
in the game, though.
All right, Dabs, let's go.
I gave Tegan
Yeah.
a 14. I gave Tegan a 14. I'm you know, he's got a Toxapex, so that's gonna be a Toxapex, I guess, until I kill it.
No pun intended. Easy, what's up?
I
Dad?
give Tekken 11. He's got like good Pokemon, but I don't see how they go well together. That's all.
All right, Lynx.
Okay, Tegan, you know I love you, but I had to give you a 14, man.
Oh, man.
Like I was,
I know y'all just sleeping on Cacturn right now.
Look, I
Y'all
was
sleeping on
the
Cacturn.
Kabutops. Look, I was the Kabutops, but
I
you
needed
know,
rocks, so
I love Kabutops, so it's okay.
Astro Rocker.
no, I got Corsola.
Oh yeah, that's
All I can say about good old Tig man, I fought this man in the draft before.
Wait.
And
Your hazard removal is Conk and Scizor?
Listen,
Alright.
all I can say, don't sleep on Tig, man. Tig had me worried a little bit when I fought him. I had to plan, I had to practice on him. So I won't sleep on him just because y'all see what y'all see. I won't sleep on no Tig.
I see an Oricorio.
That's exactly it. Right there.
Tell him, like,
Yo,
That's
it's looking
four
like
Pokemon in one.
it's looking
Imagine
like
all the Oricorios I can bring, bro. Oh my god, you ain't even ready.
That's what you call diet still volley.
It's looking, but you know what? Right now, it's looking based on the scores that I heard that our buddy Excalibur got kicked off of the Knights of the Round Table. He got 16, man. So
You
guys
mean
good with that?
Tegan? You just called Tegan Excalibur.
Isn't he Excalibur?
Get this drunk out of here, man. Take this.
Oh yeah, you're the
I've never been this insulted in my entire life.
What's wrong?
I would want. Yo,
In
don't
my
worry.
life.
That
Yo,
coronavirus
Tag,
got in
Tag.
his brain, man.
Yo,
Damn.
Tag. To be fair, I wouldn't want to be Excalibur too. So you're good, bro. Let's keep it going.
Oh man.
Alright, DFD, yo, back to you. Yeah, let's go.
Alright, are we ready to move on? Can y'all hear me? Am I good?
We got the Reshiram champ.
I never got to give my take on it. Never get.
Oh, you never did yours? Sorry. Go ahead.
Talk,
My
bro.
bad.
I'm finna go pee.
Sorry.
Well, okay, so there was a lot of good Pokemon I saw. That's what I saw a Toxic Pegs, which you really can't go wrong with Pegs, even with the straightforward Amon. Conkeldurr, of course. Gardevoir. You can do a lot with Gardevoir because of Trace, which is like script.
Well, we all know Tegan's beating Armageddon at least.
So what do you give it to? What do you give it to?
You're winning.
I gave it a and the Oricorio through.
Tim, your mic.
Oricorio bumped it up a little bit, is what he's trying to say. He said he would have gave it a 10, but Oricorio made it a 7.
Oh shit. Okay.
No. all right. Sure.
Alright.
Tegan loses to Stealth.
True.
That's true. Yeah, that's tough.
Big fact, though.
Yo, I can't believe I called this nigga fucking Excalibur, man. That's
I
a
can't
big
believe
insult,
it either, bro.
yo.
I can't believe it.
Sorry, yo.
Wait. I take it back.
You get ace on the monitor.
He's got default.
Yo, Tim,
Listen.
your mic, man. Your mic, yeah.
Tim, your mic,
You're
Tim.
You know what?
Yo, Tiny Tim, yo. Say it ain't so, Tiny Tim. Say it ain't so, yo. Alright, Daz, let's move on.
Next we have Malcolm 24 with the Philadelphia Phantoms.
Last season Reshiram Conference champion, by the way.
Oh shit.
The Reshiram Conference was for all of the people that I didn't want to play with. I put all of the people I didn't want to play with in the Reshiram Conference, and that's he.
I mean, you still lost a
Hey,
bit.
I was
Yo,
in that.
you guys
And
hear
it-
this on the
Dad, say it
feed?
to my face. Say it to my face.
No, but
Jason,
you
Dad.
guys hear this on the feed? Look at this
No.
look at this commissioner. This guy's like David Stern, man. He's a real corrupt, yo.
He's not commissioner anymore. I took his spot, so.
Alright, Dabs.
Tegan, I might not have known you very well when we did season 1 of ADL, or maybe there were, some
You
people
didn't.
didn't make it in.
I was new. I
The
was new to
Zekrom
everything then.
Conference.
I'm just joking, bro. I understand.
But now, Teg, he's definitely gonna relegate you to the other conference. That's a fact. Now that he knows you, yeah. Alright, Dabs, go ahead.
So we have
We're on Malcolm.
who's
Oh
this
yeah,
guy?
we didn't know.
Malcolm 24. We got Malcolm 24. I gave him a 12 because he's
Okay.
got Necrozma at number 1. I don't know what that's about. I feel like I could have ranked him lower, but I was like really, really turned on by Mawile and Garchomp and Kyurem.
Damn.
Okay, that's fair. AC?
Okay. So Dabs' ranking and reasoning is the exact same as mine, so I'll just go with that.
Okay.
Links?
I actually go with Malcolm an 8 because, look, y'all are gonna sit here and sleep on Talonflame, right? We'll take it from the guy who got 5-0'd by Tezzy using Talonflame. That thing is a threat.
Alright, Matt?
Well, like I think like it's like mid-table team. Like he has some good good offensive options in Mawile, Garchomp, and Kyurem, but I feel like he doesn't have Hazard to support that. Like why are you using Rose Ray to set spikes and toxic spikes when like webs would be better, for example? And his defensive side is really non-existent. So like an 11 for me.
Okay, did I get you links?
Can I just say that
you got
Mattias
me.
has been like the most analytical person in this call, and I
For
did not
sure.
expect that at all.
He absolutely
From
has
who?
been, yeah.
Mattias.
Oh, and Mattias knows my pain about the Talonflame.
I mean, to be fair though,
He's been giving the
Mattias
most
is not-
in-depth explanations.
No, but Dabs, to be fair, Mattias is an intelligent young man. He's just not getting laid much, so you know.
I hate
Yeah, that cancels me out entirely. That cancels me out entirely.
No, but yes, hey, I gave you your dues, but you gotta also accept, you know, the negatives too, man. It's a part of.
yeah. It's a fair game. It's a part of the plan.
Yo,
Alright, Tim.
Let me see what I gave him. A 11, I think. It was between him and but I like the Garch.
Your mic again.
Husk your mic. Tim, your mic.
Husk, Tim, Mike.
Tim, your mic, your mic, your mic, your mic.
Bro, your
Yeah,
mic.
AC wanted to say something.
Right.
Okay.
Your mic, Tim.
Your mic, Tim. Your mic.
Your mic.
Mike, Tim.
I want to die. I want to die.
Alright, Tim, we got your. You know what, Tim? You're just gonna have to be short because of your mic, okay? So you gave it an 11, right?
I
AC.
gave it 11. Yes.
Okay, AC, you want to say something?
Y'all just beating up.
Yeah, I
I wanna hear
understand this
AC's
was
commentary
suspended.
to Mike, to Mattias. What are you gonna say, AC?
I was gonna talk shit, but my internet cut out.
Oh shit. Alright, Asan, Tag, what do you guys think? Last thoughts.
I say there's a Gardner, so it's probably top 5.
What I see is I ain't just too impressed with Mr. Malcolm here. Necrozma can do some funky things, and we talked about Incineroar can do some funky things. Garchomp always good. Talonflame is a mixed bag. Kyurem, I don't know about this one. I ain't just too hot on it.
So I got so I got Malcolm in the middle. I got him at 10.
Alright.
That's the only reason he did that. He just wanted to say that. Ball.
He's been waiting for this video. He's been trying.
Alright, Dabs, let's go. 2 more left.
Alright, Malcolm 24, you're at 10. Next we got McDoge over here.
McDog.
Mr. Lynx, the never-ending Ninetales.
Big dog.
What did I give you? I ranked you pretty low, I think.
Love you too, Dad.
No, I give you a 10. I give you a 10. I give you a 10 because Corviknight is pretty cool. You got Darmanitan. Vaporeon is nice as like a Darm switch in, and I respect having a Darm switch in. I don't think I really have a Darm switch in personally, but
Nobody has except him.
I wasn't really. You haven't. I also have a Manectric, but I'm pretty sure Manectric is useless, and Dodrio and Flygon. I just wasn't impressed with those picks, but some of the other picks were nice, so I gave it a 10.
AC?
Hi.
I
I give him an 8 because like he has a lot of like fat pivots and then Metacham. That's it.
What did you give it? Sorry, I didn't hear that.
He said 8, I think.
An 8?
Yeah, he said 8.
Okay, Lynx? Oh, okay, wait, hold up.
My
You gotta
team.
No. You go last, Matt. What do you say?
Oh, okay. So I gotta say it's pretty shitty to be honest. He messed me my name up in the draft sheet, so I'm going to give him a 20. Oh, okay. So with, like for real though, I think the only thing that's missing here is webs. Otherwise, this would be like a top five. But I'd say like 8 or 9.
Flurpuff. Flurpuff gets webs, man.
All right.
Oh, I forgot about that. So yeah, I think 6 or 7 then.
Okay.
Slurpuff is not the best setter we have.
Tim, be short.
Okay. I like. I think it looks pretty cool overall. I think I gave it like a 12. It's not.
Okay. All right. Okay. So Lynx, justify your team to us.
Okay, so I sort of went for the Clef Core Vape combination as a really good defensive core, and then I wanted like a good physical breaker and a good special breaker, and that's where I went to Darmanitan and Flygon, because Flygon can run Life Orb with all sorts of. It even gets like Giga Drain for stuff like Quagsire, and I got Gourgeist as a spin blocker, and I knew I wanted webs, so I had to pick up Slurpuff. And, I just drafted Dodrio for the memes because Dodrio GOAT, but,
I mean, you're gonna be memed, man.
I will
You're gonna no trio, yeah. So it's all good, yeah. Sounds like
We're talking about it now, but when every other team gets smashed by Dracovish, this man's gonna be sitting comfortable with Vaporeon.
I mean, it's like the trio says, the early bird catches the worm. Asan, Teg, what do you guys think?
Solid team. Thumbs up.
This guy gave you a 1 thumb up. Did he give you 2 thumbs up? Though? That's the
I
question.
said thumbs. I said thumbs. I said thumbs plural.
Oh shit!
Thumbs
This guy's being grammatically correct. Okay, Asan, what do you say?
Joaquin Phoenix just gave you 2 thumbs up. How do you feel about that?
Oh man, that's a joke, yo. Asan is not there, so. What do you think, yo, Asan? I know you gotta wipe your ass, but like, hurry up, man.
I already shitted on you, so I'm good. It's the most defensive looking team I've seen on this thing, and I think defense is good. Ace talking about Mega Metachan just carrying. I mean, he got the pivots, but I don't know. I'm curious.
So Sorry, what were you saying?
How fast is? No one told me. How fast is Dodrio?
328.
Same as Ladio.
Actually.
Is who?
Ace
100?
It's Ladio's speed.
110.
Oh shit!
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's pretty damn good.
So I got Link at a solid 9. So now we're on our last person.
20.
Theo.
This is the worst team ever.
Theo. Yeah, I got Theo. Theo's at number 18 for me. The Empoleon Dynamites. I don't know how that's a name. I don't know how you came up with Empoleon Dynamites.
Have you never heard of
It's like Napoleon Dynamite, okay.
I know this show.
That name is like the least logical out of the names.
Oh yeah, this is my number 1 team with Soft for sure. Yeah.
I feel like Theo's trying to throw his draft over those mountains right now.
What do you think?
I think this is a solid 20, bro. This is ugly.
Yeah.
He's pretty bad.
Tepukoku and Bulu, they doing something. You know what I'm saying?
I hate
Plus it's Mega Latios. You can't sleep on that. Aerodactyl, Aerodactyl ain't too hard.
Okay, but like, there's a milk tank. There's a
Miltank ain't bad. You can work with Miltank.
Miltank is not bad.
a bunch of mid than Coco.
Theo's team looks like a bag of milk.
Nice, Dan. Nice.
Not even a jar, just a bag.
And look, all y'all scared about G-Dorm. At least Sizzo is a counter. You know what I'm saying?
Is it? Does
Not
it
even. It gets Flare Blitz.
Flare Blitz. It gets Fire Punch, bro. No.
I mean, he gets Bullet Punch too. So there.
All right, Alright, let's move on. Lynx, what do you think?
Okay, so I don't know what I was smoking when I did this draft. Well, not this draft, but this power rankings. But I ended up putting Theo at like 7 or something. But this is
Okay.
Yeah, no, listen, it
Ain't
needs
nothing wrong
to
with
be
that.
way lower.
No, okay,
I do believe
guys,
it needs
guys,
to
to
be
be
way
fair,
lower.
guys, to be fair, I think he saw the melodic and was just like, "Oh no, that's just it. Gloves are off."
Well, go back to that time, my dog, and tell us what you
That
think.
Emerald Nuzlocke PTSD.
I know, that's a fact, yo. PTSD is a thing with Pokemon, man. Shit.
But if this was Rembets, Theo would have a good team.
Yeah.
He'd be the all-time great. Yo, Matt, what do you think?
Like aside from Megaladias and really maybe Coco, I think his team is good, but it's like mediocre all around. Like you have mediocre offenses with Scizor, Arcanine, and let's see, like Aero, but everything else is really like mid-table. It's just a standard, like plastic. Like I take 14.
This guy, you just say plastic? What the fuck? What do you think, Tim? Oh man, please don't, Tim. You know what?
Tim, your mic.
I'll think for you, Tim, because you can't say nothing right now. Your mic, yeah. You guys remember?
Tim, give us your number in the chat. Give us your number in the chat, Tim.
Yeah. You guys.
I'd also like to mention that since he only has Arcanine as a fire type, his team really gets walled by something like Registeel.
All right, so give your number in the thing. Yo, Teg just said he nutted looking at this.
Look at that darn set, bro. Tell me you don't not looking at that
It's a
darn
mixed
set.
attacker.
Wait, let me see this. What's going on?
It's got abandoned specs.
Oh man, yeah.
What the hell?
This is supposed to be a G-rated chat. What you doing, man?
Bro, look at that set. Tell me you disagree. Tell me you disagree, because I
Okay,
know you
in
can't.
all honesty, that's actually not bad.
Bro.
All right, Asan and Teg, you guys have any last thoughts on this?
Thumbs down.
Thumbs down. What about you?
Like I say, you got Coco, you got Bulu, you got Latios.
Got milk tank.
Got Clay, dog.
You got Claydol. You can play with Claydol. It's not.
Wait, Swades.
Yeah.
He has suck. He has
Yeah, I
suck.
know this is my number one team.
Where you been, Dad? We been said this.
Oh, I don't know. I'm drunk.
I think DFD has probably been drinking too much of that red wine, man. Shit, yo. Too much red wine.
This team has some potential, man. It's not just all out terrible. It might come around and surprise you with a little something. He got enough to make something work. You know.
Shit, man. Based on what you guys are saying, I have him in the last spot at 19. Yeah.
Yeah, that just about work.
19 for Theo. No, we're not done. Swades. Let's recap. What are the rankings?
Okay, I gotta organize that. So could you guys give me like 2 minutes, like 5 minutes?
Hurry up, dumb.
Yeah, we.
And you guys talk.
Yeah.
You guys could just generally talk about everything. Let me do that right now.
All right, I think I got the best team. I gave myself a 3 because it'd be like a faux pas to give me number 1, but I'm pretty sure my team is the best.
No, because you don't have a Orcorio, bro.
You don't have a Starave either.
And it's kind of
Sponsoring
funny.
Tacky Pikachu.
It's kind of funny. Ocorio is actually since being diverse and being having some surprises on your sleeve and your
And it
mom,
gets
it's a
debugged.
good choice.
Yeah, except in the case where like your only ground immunity is over Corio, right, Tegan?
Yeah, I've got a character. Okay.
That's the problem.
I don't know. I think y'all are sleeping on how versatile Mantine can be.
Mantine.
Yeah.
Who the hell calls Mantine Mantine?
Manson.
I don't know how to pronounce all these fucking Pokemon names. I don't watch.
Dabs, how long have you been
I've
playing
gone.
Pokemon?
Huh?
Dabs, I
How
thought
long
you were
did I
good,
what?
bro. I thought you
How
were
long
good
have
at
you
this
been
game.
playing Mons, Dabs?
I've been playing since like Gen 7. I don't know. I started playing once Naganadale was banned
Naganadale.
from Monocyte.
Gandalf.
Husk, what are you speaking on right now? Because first you sound like you in Matrix, now you sound like you underwater.
Husk was talking on his mic, but then he plugged in some earphones. I think.
Are you on
Yeah,
your,
I put in some headphones.
Now he's swimming.
You on your iPhone?
The headphones would help. I thought the headphones would help. It made it worse.
Well, your voice quality is worse.
Yeah, you sound like you're swimming.
It's raining really hard here.
Wait, so we're gonna do a recap, or?
I'm gonna get off headphones.
No, Swades is trying to get together the list. He has to organize it. He has to organize it because he wrote it down. He wrote it all down, but he didn't write it down like 1 through 20. So he's sorting out the.
I got you.
He's sorting
I
that
got
out.
you.
This is better put together than I thought it would be,
Okay.
Mr. Dappin.
Also, I'd like to point out the fact that Steve won his match 4-0 this week.
Wasn't he against Seal?
No, he's against
Armageddon, bro. Armageddon. The pack of Pikachu.
No.
Yeah.
That's my sponsored team.
But both of my
Better,
brothers
bro.
already won their
Sponsor
matches.
better.
So
Get in
we're
this
good.
dude's DMs and help him build. I don't know.
Ace,
Okay,
Ace, I
okay.
can't believe you're not in the draft.
I got messed up last time, so I didn't join.
Oh yeah, I think I
Ace's
asked you.
draft was
AC,
so
did I
bad
ask you
last
about
season. Last season, Ace's draft was so bad.
What did he get? What kind of stuff did he get?
All Trick Room Pokemon.
That's not bad. With no
Kinda
trick room?
bad.
No. When you draft a full Trick Room team, you have zero
Mike.
versatility.
Okay, deal with
You
it.
have zero room. You have zero room to build for your opponent. You're just putting together some Trick Room stuff. Yeah.
Trick room is top tier. Do y'all think?
Alright, it's time to draft Wonder Room, alright?
I think it was Botana, but he brought.
I mean, you can make Trick Room work. Last season, I used Trick Room sometimes, but you can't. You can't. I feel like diversifying in draft
You
is really
rely
important.
solely on trick.
It was my first draft, dude. I didn't know what was happening.
You tried, bro.
First
You
time for
tried. That's all that
everything.
matters.
First time for everything.
As long as you're the packy Pikachus.
I was the
I mean, it was my first draft too, and I made I went
You had
4-2 after I took over.
Yeah,
Yeah, V was helping me. Yeah,
he asked me
He
for
was
help this
teaching me
time, and I
how.
just kept telling him yes. He's like, "Should I draft this?" I'm like, "Sure." I don't know.
well, he and I was
Wait,
he and I were
no.
discussing over his
Listen,
picks, so we
guys,
were
listen.
doing
So last season, AC drafted like such a terrible team. But what's funny about that is that Alex asked AC every time it was his turn to pick. He asked AC what to pick. AC picked a better team for Alex than he did for himself.
Yep.
Yes, I remember that.
At least Ace
Yeah,
know what he's doing.
Because I just took Mega Ball.
No, I
and
mean-
I'm like, I want to build Trick Room.
Yeah.
What y'all think about Tiggs? Tig has the most. I think Tig got the most defense. No. It's
Okay.
Lynx.
Wait,
McDowell got the most defense. Tig got like the best defensive month.
I got the most. I got the most.
Okay,
Zygarde.
You think so?
And
I'm sorry, Corsola is not the best defensive mon.
I think-
Knockoff and Toxic.
if you don't have knockoff
Yeah.
though, you know what I'm saying? And
Look,
knockoff
I think James. I think James
James
has.
is
I think
about the
James
one
has the
through the
best. I think James has the best defense and the best offense. I think his team is just so far ahead of everyone else's. I don't understand how he managed to draft.
I
this
don't
team.
even get how we got that. Yeah,
And James is Luke Carter.
Oh, yeah, he's-
He threatened
no,
people.
he's Cleveland as Cavaliers.
He personally.
But
threatened
I think my team is pretty defensive. Most of my Pokemon are
Yeah, your team's
pretty
all
defensive
that.
oriented.
Yeah, it has some
Yeah.
bulk to it.
Okay,
Definitely
yo,
does.
mic check 1 2 1 2.
Yo,
What it
what's
do?
up,
What
what's
it
up?
do?
All right,
Alright, are we ready?
Alright, let's get this recap. Real.
Yeah, all
Are
right.
we ready for the recap? Okay.
Okay,
Yes,
let's
wait,
go.
give us the recap.
I bet he do
Okay,
something
but I'm
shit.
gonna do the recap with a little bit of commentary. Is that okay?
Oh Lord.
Here we go. So should I start from 1 to 20 or 20?
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys
1 to
think?
20.
1 to 20. Okay, number 1 we got King James, man. You know, King James 155. He's the number 1 overall pick. Second is Ninja Mage. Third is DFD. 4 is Abyss. 5 is Erwin. 6 is V. 7 is that one with no name, Boyne. Blanks, I call it.
Yeah. Boyne, yeah.
Yeah, 8 is Haunch. 9 is Lynx. 10 is, of course, Malcolm in the Middle. 11 is Art. 12 is Armageddon, you know, like the coronavirus. 13 is Luke Cardiac, you know. I thought, Luke Cardiac, no offense to you, like the way these guys were talking, I thought you had like diabetes. I thought you were overweight, man. My bad, my bad. But if you are, that's tough. That's tough. Okay,
We love you.
Inferno.
That's tough.
Look,
That's
Yo,
we
tough.
love you, Alu. We love you.
We love you. We love you. I'm just talking shit. Don't worry, man. Inferno, you're lukewarm at best. You're at 14.
Oh man.
Oh, Matt, man, you're the biggest disappointment in my life, man.
20.
Oh, God, I wish.
Mattias is bad.
I wish you would get pussy.
Mattias bad. Smiley face.
Okay, Matt is at 15. Teg, who I thought was Excalibur, my bad. He's 16.
Still mad.
Okay, King Bryant, you ain't no Kobe Bryant. You're at 17. No, man, that's tough. Yeah. At 18, we have Admin Steve, more like Receptionist Steve, but it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. 19, at 19, we got Theo, and oh my god, at 20, you know this Phoenix ain't rising again from the shit. So that's
No,
the list.
no, you don't talk about Seal like that.
We love
Don't
you,
talk about
Seal.
Seal like that.
Boy, Seal's our boy.
Y'all are sleeping on
Seal
Seal.
is the boy.
Man,
That glaring stump-fisk is about to catch you.
Everybody. This is the list 1 to 20. Yo. So this is the list 1 to 20 based on the averages of everybody's picks. And Dabs, it's on you now to wrap this up.
Alright, you guys, I hope you had a good time listening to us all. You know, this whole clusterfuck was
I'm sorry for
put together at the last minute.
I live in Mississippi. What do you want from me?
Hey, we're the same spot, Hus. We gotta represent, baby.
Yeah, both our mics are bad, bro. Well, both of us are pretty bad.
Yo, I just want to say, shout out to the owner of Rogue Nation, Pussy Ivy, Poison Ivy Pussy.
Pussy Ivy. Pussy Ivy.
I love you, Alice. I love you. Okay.
Pussy Ivy. Oh my god.
Sleeper pick is Inferno, man. I keep my eye on Inferno, man. They sleeping on Inferno, but I think he got what it take, man. There's my sleeper pick.
Pussy Ivy.
Asan, look at the Gin chat right now. Asan, go to the Gin chat right now, Asan.
Oh my god, yes.
On video.
Okay, yo, Dabs. Yo, Dabs. I mean, Asan, give us one of your legendary outros, yo.
Swear, drop an echo.
You want a legendary outro?
It's all good.
I got you. Outro this motherfucker.